How's it going? Today we're going to go over how to draw Sam from Trick or Treat. It's just going to be just his mask. Trick or Treat's an awesome Halloween movie. I would go check it out if you haven't seen it. Really captures the spirit of Halloween. This is going to be an 8-minute lesson for beginners. So stay all the way to the very end because you'll have a brand new skill at the very end of that 8 minutes. Real short. Okay. Also, if you love to learn how to draw Halloween characters, items, and all kinds of stuff from Halloween, hit that subscribe and click the bell notification. I'm going to be updating every season. All right, let's do this. So we are going to draw the head. The head's basically round, but it's kind of wobbly round because he's wearing like a scarecrow thing going on. Like, I don't know what you call that material. It's like the material that like a potato sack is made out of. I'm not really sure. Alright, on. Curving a line here. Basically, I'm going to draw a straight line around the bottom here. And he has like a tassel, like a tie, that kind of closes off the mask. Go over here, we're going to draw another line right there. So if he tied it by hand, it's going to be kind of like there's a knot right there, like a tied knot. And you can have little dangling strings out here, like so, like one, like a noodle or something. Two over here, very similar to like a noodle. Line over here, across these thin lines to show the texture of that string. It's thin, just thin lines across. Alright. Then I'm going to draw over here on the left side, go out, over here, out. It's like a bag, right? It's going to flare out. And it's going to have this zigzaggy thing on the way down. So it's got a very, like, again, scarecrow look. I'm going to zigzag it here, and it's going to, the longest part will be the bottom there, like, though. Alright. Doing alright? Hopefully doing alright. Next thing, we're going to draw this smile that he has. He has this smile that's sewn. It reminds me of Jack Skellington, kind of. So I'm gonna go right here, go down, I kind of wiggle it around as I pull it that way, and then I pull it back up. Oh, I'm still kind of wiggling because it is a cloth over his head. All right. Gonna draw that as well downward. There's a stitching, you know, right here. Alright. Circle here for one eye. He's got these really weird eyes, like circle on that side. It's going to be circle on this side. Very eerie. Okay. And there does seem to be like a center to, you know, the eyes. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of draw like... Sometimes like a sparkle. It kind of looks like this, like a four-sided ninja star kind of thing, like a button eye. So I guess I will do that. It's gonna be like a four-sided ninja star kind of shape. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill in everything but that shape. So make sure that shape is big enough that it can take that. So and like so. We're gonna draw stitching right here, or you kind of stitched it. That's what I mean by it's very Jack Skellington. We'll draw like a cross here. So, and there is some of that as well here, but not as much. I'm not gonna draw it as big here in the center because I don't want it to look like the mouth here in the center. It's gonna be smaller. Like when I pull out like that, it's gonna be smaller stuff, like smaller stitching. And now it's just detail right here, like the cloth is bunching up here, so we're gonna draw some lines here. Over here. And lines over here, because it is kind of a weird, I'm drawing along the edge here, just very thin. Whenever you draw thin lines, they are just detail, because you don't really see it. Your eye doesn't go to it immediately, it goes to it secondarily. And so that just becomes part of the detail. Like, it's a thinner line because I'm pressing less on it. Like, I'm not putting as much weight on it. And so you can kind of do a lot. You can get away with a lot more than you think there. I look over here, some folds over here. Some of these are almost everything away from this area are really thin from the center. Are really thin, wispy stuff to kind of add texture to the cloth. Right? He's not supposed to be like the cleanest person. He's obviously this creepy little scarecrow thing. And I could draw him without his mask too if you guys want it. If you guys want it, let me know in the comments and I'll make a video on it. Just but you have to let me know. Because sometimes I'll say that, let me know, and like nobody lets me know, and people are like, why didn't you do that? Why didn't you do that? It's like, okay. Like later, like way later. Maybe some lines, like again, thin, really thin wispy lines. You don't want to make them look too much like that. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. That is it. If you enjoyed this, do me a huge favor, share it. When you share it, sharing is caring. It affects the channel massively. Thank you so much. Everybody's been unbelievably nice here for the year. I can't believe how everybody's been so nice. So I give you a free gift. The free gift is in the description. It's in the top. It's the top link in the description. They're free Halloween drawing templates. These were actually sold the last 2 years. Those are products. And this year, they're 100% free. Go check that out. That's your free gift. Thank you. And like I said, please share the video. It helps the algorithm out, and it really helps the whole channel thrive. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Oh, stay spooky.